Okay, it's a chilling trend we've seen skyrocket this year. Cold plunging is a social media trend. It's reportedly a good idea to jump in a bath floating with ice cubes and just sit there, stay there for a bit. Stay there for a spell. Some say it has health benefits, definitely has some bragging rights. Now the beauty world is catching on, and the polar plunge for your face is coming on strong. It's a beauty trend that deserves some explanation. My next guest says you should warm up to the freeze. Heck, you can do it for free. Studio 5 style and beauty contributor Megan Moore is all about the cold, the really cold facial. We're icing our faces. Why?
Because, I mean, we do the craziest things for beauty.
No. I'm going to ask, before I do this, I'm seeing what you have planned for us. I'm going to ask that question again. You better give me a better answer. Why do we do this?
Because we get the best reduction of inflammation when we add cold to it.
There it is.
So if you have a puffy face, if you wake up feeling kind of puffy in the morning, nothing's going to help it more than some cold therapy. So there's some ways you can do it. You can be extreme or a little bit more gentle. I'll give you some options. But I really do see benefits of it, and I actually really love doing it myself.
You do?
I do.
Well, people say that about cold plunging in general, that it starts to become this therapeutic, you almost crave it, which is weird.
It's like a hit of dopamine that you can't get any other way. It's really crazy. You do feel very refreshed after, you do feel energized after, and for putting on makeup and skincare, it does go on better after. So if you can make it part of your routine, I do it in the breakfast time, like while I'm doing breakfast, it's really actually great. So
I think I remember you saying you keep a roller in your kitchen.
Yep, I keep all this stuff in the freezer, and when I'm getting my kids breakfast, I'm rolling, I'm putting on, my kids are so used to the nonsense at my house, they don't even question it.
They don't even blink.
No, not
Mom's flipping pancakes and rolling her face. Okay, we'll start with the products, then we'll get to the freebie, which we're doing this?
We're doing it.
All right, we're doing this. All right, talk us through some of your products.
Okay, so some of the easier ones to do are all available for you on Amazon. Rollers are a great option like this one, and then these ones are called globes. So you're gonna keep them in the freezer. Yep, they're awesome.
That is cold.
It is cold. They are really nice though. I love, go for it.
Okay.
These ones I love because these ones have a handle that is not cold, but then the ball itself spins, which is really nice.
Okay.
You can go up underneath the eyes with it. There's a tiny little one like this one that goes underneath the eyes, and this one I love because it can get really, doesn't it feel good?
It does feel good.
It does feel good.
I was just gonna say, I can see why this would be a thing.
In the morning, it's like relaxing. If you suffer from anxiety, there's really amazing research that shows cold therapy on your chest can really bring down anxiety levels. So if you have that in the morning, if you have the morning scaries where you're like, I can't do it today.
I can't do this sucker is cold.
They're cold, and they're really nice. And they give you a little bit of massage, so you get some lymphatic drainage. That's again helping with the puff and draining that down to the face. So
My
these
grandpa
are great
would be
ways.
happy I just said sucker. This sucker is cold.
This sucker is
as
cold.
I'm channeling my inner Sid Cutler while I'm talking about beauty products. Okay, what else?
Some other options. These ones are ice pops that you can do. So these ones are kind of cool because you can customize them. A lot of people will actually get those big, have you ever seen in the grocery stores those big leaves of aloe that you can buy? Aloe leaves, and you can scrape out the aloe and you can put those in there and freeze it and then do that with your pop. So these ones are more melty. It's going to have actual more moisture, whereas those ones are contained the moisture. This one's actually going to kind of drip down the face, but it really is nice. And these ones you can get up underneath the eyes. Really fun. They're like silicone.
This is cute.
This is like a Jason mask.
Happy Halloween.
This one's great for hands-free, right? Because if these ones you all have to be like doing
Is this
stuff.
what you're wearing in the Moore family kitchen?
So this is my
cute.
hands-free option. And then I'm like doing breakfast for my kids. Like, but it feels amazing. And then after I put on my makeup, I'm like, oh, I'm glowing from that Jason mask.
I think I've said this before, but just when I think I can't love you more, she does it for us. She does it for the people.
You know, like I said. Now, if you don't like the ice version, there are some really cool masks out there that are actually called cryo masks. So this is like a chemical reaction cold. And so instead of actually being frozen, this one's amazing by Clarins. It's their cryo mask. And if you put that on, it has a cold reaction.
Oh my gosh, do you keep this in the fridge?
Keep it in the fridge and then put it on, and it actually is cold on contact. It is gorgeous. You take this off, you are glowing. It's amazing. So definitely an option if you don't feel like doing the full ice. This is a really great way to get that cold effect, and it's awesome.
I mean, it feels more sane.
Yeah. On days where I don't have time to do the full shebang, then this is a great option too.
I want that.
And I keep it in my fridge.
It was $80.
Yeah, it's clearance, so it's a high-end purchase, but you don't have to use it every day, and then just pop it on when you're getting ready, and then your makeup will look amazing after.
Let's go. Let's do free.
Okay, so this is the old-fashioned actual cold plunge. On days I have time to do this, I love doing this.
You really do this?
I really do this. I love this on, okay, so I'll go play tennis, and then I'll come back and do this, right? Because I'm gonna shower anyway, so this is a great option for like post-exercise. If you're already sweaty and wet anyway, just do it. It feels amazing, so put your hair up. Now,
the things we do for this show.
I will say that it is shocking to the system.
Okay.
I think that you want to aim for about 10 seconds at a time.
10 seconds? I've got electronics on my person. Is that going to be a problem?
You have to hold your breath. And it kind of makes you want to go, which you can't do, right?
You can't suck in.
So don't suck in. I will say face forward, straight on is a little harder. Going side for 10 seconds and side for 10 seconds is a little easier to like stomach. So maybe it's a great option.
We're going to go straight in?
Yeah, I am. But you can, if you feel like you need to ease into it, you can do a side or you can do a side.
And then squeeze me when we're coming up. Because we're going down together, we're coming up together.
We need some counting. We need 10 seconds.
Count us down, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
First of all, I didn't take a big enough breath. I almost just passed out under there, but I wasn't about to come up.
It's perfect because now you're prepping yourself for bobbing for apples. This is the time of year, like you're gonna be so ready for this.
That was cold.
It's cold, but don't you feel good now? You're just like,
well, I feel something.
But no, really, I feel like it's like you come up and you're like, woo! Like it gives
not what I'm feeling. That's not the something that I'm feeling. That was cold.
It's cold. It is kind of shocking to the system. The more you do it, the easier it gets.
Okay.
So you do have to kind of commit. To me, that wasn't that bad, and I would probably do 3 of those. I would do 10 seconds 3 times.
Wow.
And then I feel great.
Yeah, I think I was mostly panicked by the lack of oxygen. I was so nervous I didn't take a breath under there.
And also, don't do this with makeup on.
Wasn't there a TikTok trend once where you would set your face with like a no? Did I make that up?
Actually, yes.
Did that work?
I don't think it lasted, that TikTok trend.
Wow, okay.
But I highly recommend it.
Listen,
if you haven't done it, do it.
There's no one else I would rather ice facial with on TV than you, my friend. Thank you. Really quickly, you have a pinners class coming up?
Oh, I do. Utah Pinners is coming up. It's going to be the very first weekend of November in Sandy. And I am teaching a makeup class this year that is specific for women 40 and older, because that is my request all the time. It's gonna be so fun. I can't wait.
Good.
It's Friday, November 3rd. My class is at 5 p.m.
Okay.
You can use my code BeautySnoop to save $5. Come hang out with me. It's gonna be super fun.
I want to come.
Come, please.
Don't make me do this and I'll come.
I won't. I will never make you do this ever again.
Follow her online too, Beauty Snoop.